Do you always feel exhausted trying to keep everyone around you happy? Do you spend too much energy worrying about what others think of you? What if I told you that the real key to happiness and freedom is something completely unexpected, having the courage to be disliked? Welcome back to Simplified Psychology Talks. Today we're diving into a powerful and eye-opening book, The Courage to be Disliked, written by philosopher Ichiro Kishimi and author Fumitake Koga. Their main idea is bold. They say that almost every problem in your life comes from one root cause: caring too much about other people's opinions. Sounds strange, right? But hear me out. They base their ideas on the psychology of Alfred Adler, and once you understand this approach, it could change your whole way of thinking. Let's start with this question. Why do we care so much about being liked? Kishimi and Koga say it's because we've been taught that being liked means we're good people. We think praise equals success, and criticism equals failure. It feels good to be approved of, and it hurts to be judged. But when we focus too much on gaining approval, it becomes a trap. We stop living for ourselves and start living for others. We make choices not because we truly want them, but because we want others to like us. It's like letting everyone else drive your life while you sit in the back seat, hoping for their approval. And then life becomes a competition. If being liked is the goal, then everyone else becomes a rival. When someone else does well, you feel bad. You don't celebrate their success. You see it as a threat to your own worth. You might even start resenting them. And the worst part? It's impossible to make everyone like you. People have different views, beliefs, and preferences. No matter what you do, someone won't agree. Someone won't approve. Trying to be liked by everyone is like chasing a shadow. It keeps slipping away, no matter how fast you run. And when people realize they can't get universal approval, they often do something even more harmful. They start to believe that the problem is them, that they're not good enough, that something is wrong with them. This becomes an excuse not to try anymore, not to risk rejection. They give up on growth and stay stuck in fear and unhappiness. But here's where Adlerian psychology brings hope. Adler believed that we're not trapped by our past. We're not defined by our traumas or childhood or personality. We create our lives through the choices we make every day. We choose how to think. We choose how to feel. We even choose how to react to what's happened to us. Kishimi and Koga build on this by saying that no experience by itself causes success or failure. It's the meaning we give to the experience that matters. You are the one, right now, who decides what kind of life you want to live. Even emotions, they argue, are tools we use, often without realizing it, to reach certain goals. Take anxiety before a job interview, for example. The book suggests that sometimes we create that fear to avoid the interview. Why? Because if we don't go, we can't fail. If we don't try, we don't get rejected. Fear becomes a way to protect ourselves, even if it holds us back. So, if trying to be liked only brings stress and frustration, what's the better way to live? The answer is surprisingly simple: contribution. Happy people focus on being useful, not being popular. They ask, how can I contribute? How can I help someone today? And this contribution doesn't have to be big or dramatic. Even small acts, listening to someone, helping a neighbor, sharing a kind word, can bring a deep sense of joy. The important part? You don't need anyone to say thank you. You don't need applause. The feeling of contribution comes from inside. You decide what it means to be helpful. You decide how you want to add value. And when you live this way, you stop needing praise to feel good about yourself. You stop trying to prove your worth. You start seeing that you already have worth. Just by existing, you matter. You're already part of the world. You're already contributing in your own way. And when you accept that, you also start accepting yourself, flaws and all. You no longer need to beat others to feel worthy. Life stops being a competition. You can finally relax. You can finally breathe. You can finally be happy for others without feeling small yourself. This mindset also helps you live in the moment. Happiness doesn't come later, after you've achieved some goal or gotten someone's approval. It's found here, right now, in the way you live, in the things you do, in the values you follow. The core message of the book is this: someone, somewhere, is always going to dislike you. And that's okay. You can't control what other people think, but you can control how you live. You can choose to act from your values. You can choose to contribute. You can choose freedom. It's not about confidence. It's about courage. The courage to be disliked. The courage to be yourself. the courage to be free, the courage to be happy. So, how much of your life is shaped by the need to be liked? What would change if you let go of that need? What could you do today to start living for you? Thanks for listening. If this message spoke to you, take a moment to reflect. And remember, you have the power to choose your path. See you next time.